welcome to Channel Maven TV. My name's Heather K. Margolis. I'm president and founder of Channel Maven TV. And if you'd like to reach me on Twitter, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at Heather Margolis or at Channel Maven. Today I am joined by Lexi Strickland, one of our senior channel marketing analysts. Lexi, thanks so much for joining.
Of course.
Lexi works a lot with our partners doing one-to-one engagements, as well as managing our social media rally stations when we go to a partner summit and help partners improve their online presence. So Lexi, as we engage with clients at Channel Maven Consulting, we really tend to focus on LinkedIn and Twitter. I mean, Facebook and Instagram and Google Plus and all those are important for some things, but when you're focused on B2B, Twitter and LinkedIn are really your strongholds. What are things that people can be doing on LinkedIn to better engage their audience?
Absolutely. So HubSpot states that 55% of your visitors are going to spend 15 seconds or less on your website.
That's not very long.
It's not long at all. So you want to always make sure, or I say the most persuasive message is one where the customer is going to get the whole picture. Mm-hmm. You don't want to overemphasize on one thing and forget about the other. Right. So there's 3 things that you can do to really drive demand on your LinkedIn profile. That are simple, easy, you can do it today. First, you want to have a clear and recognizable headshot. Yes. So of course you want to be looking straight onto the camera. You don't want to have distractions in the background. You want to look approachable, and you also want to look well put together.
So none of the, oh, someone's arm got cut off. That you're
no, or here I am with a red Solo cup in my hand. Right. Probably not appropriate for LinkedIn. The second thing that you want to do is you want to integrate keywords as much as possible. Of course, you want to list or bullet out specialties under your executive summary, but then also emphasize the special keywords in your work experience, in your title, etc., within all of those sections. So that's going to increase your searchability and how you rank on LinkedIn.
So that if someone's a partner and they focus on virtualization or cloud or BYOD, those are keywords they should have. If someone is a channel executive, they should be talking about channel marketing or partner engagement.
Exactly, because sometimes the customer may not know about you or the company,
right,
but they will go looking for that keyword. So the more that you can integrate those in, you will be brought into that cloud and able to be found underneath that search.
Excellent.
The third thing that I would say that you should do today is try and get as many recommendations as possible. So I always tell my clients we can make our profiles as fluffy as we want them, right, but somebody else speaking for you really adds to your credibility. So at Channel Maven Consulting, of course, we say try and get 1 recommendation per position listed, and the best way to do that is to go give the favor yourself. After you've done that favor, say, now you owe me 1 in return.
Great. Maybe not in those words, but that's a great idea. So what about on a company level? How should a company improve its online presence if we have any marketing folks who are tuning in?
Great. A lot of companies do have an online presence in the sense that they have a website and they have a social profile or social handles.
Right.
What they need to really focus on is what is the content that they are producing that's going to drive that inbound traffic back to their website, right? Because that's really where you generate leads and the potential business is going to occur. So always think about what are your audience members' pain points? What are those gaps, and is my content filling that gap? Your blog or any other type of resource, the more that you can fill those gaps, the more that you are going to drive business and validate with the customer or potential customer, why they should do business with your company.
So think about the things that customers are asking on a daily basis, or partners. If we're talking to channel executives, what are the things that partners are looking for on a daily basis? Those are the types of questions you should be answering.
Exactly. And that goes all back to, using social media to listen and then amplify that content, right? Going into those groups where your customers hang out. What are they talking about? What do they need the solutions for? Going in or taking off, writing out that piece of content, right, and then going back into social media, saying, hey, here's this blog on X, Y, and Z, linking it back to your website. Now you've just driven traffic back to their website, right, and you've answered their pain points.
And having a 2-way conversation. So don't just throw something up there and leave it there. Make sure that you're checking back.
Right. I always say social media isn't a 1-step process. The first is to get that content out there, right, but the second, which is probably even more important, is to engage.
Great. Well, Lexi, thank you so much for joining us. And everyone, thank you as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you, #CMCtv if you want to be talking about us. Thanks so much for joining.